Hello viewers, today I am going to tell you about the whole circle bearing, the reduced bearing and how to convert a whole circle bearing into a reduced bearing and vice versa. Now let us first understand what is whole circle bearing. Now in a whole circle bearing, we used to find out the alignment of a line with respect to the angle it forms with the north in a clockwise direction. So if this is a line called AB on a given surface, then the angle that this line forms with the north, this is magnetic north, is called as the whole circle bearing. Similarly, if there is another line like this, then the angle that this line forms with the north like this in a clockwise direction is called the whole circle bearing of this particular line. You have to always remember that the angle is calculated or measured from the north and in a clockwise direction. Similarly, if there is another line like this, then we will find out the angle that this line make with the north in a clockwise direction, and this measurement in degree is called the whole circle bearing. Okay, coming to the again here, since all the angles are measured with respect to north, this whole circle bearing is known as the azimuthal technique. Coming to the other technique, which is the reduced bearing technique. Now, in reduced bearing, we find out the alignment of a given line with respect to the meridian passing through that particular area. You know, meridians are lined running from north to south. So, if there are line in the surface, then what is the angle that this line make with the meridian is called the reduced bearing. Again, in the whole circle bearing, the maximum reading, the range of reading ranges from 0 to 360 degrees. Here, the north basically is represented by 0 or 360 degree. Again, 90 degree represent the east, 180 degree represents south, 270 degree represent west. Similarly, it is north, east, south and west. Now, in the reduced bearing technique, we use all these four directions, that is north, east, south and west, to mark four equal divisions of 360 degree. You know, 360 degree divided by 4 is 90. So, the whole 360 degree is divided into 4 equal quadrants in reduced bearing. So, the reading ranges from 0 to 90 degree in each quadrant. So, to determine the alignment of any given line, first of all, we have to state that this line is locating in which quadrant. Now, there are 4 quadrants, can be represented as first, second, third, fourth. If the line is in the first quadrant, then we will say that it is north and east, and the measurement, the angle that it is making with the meridian, let it be theta, then we will write it here in the middle, and the reduced bearing of the line will be north theta east. Similarly, This is the case in the first quadrant. Similarly, in the second quadrant, we will write the directions first. That is, it is located in the second quadrant to southeast, and the angle that is making with the south. So this is, let it be 20 degrees. So you can write 20 here. Similarly, in the third quadrant, the directions will be represented by south and west. So it is in the third quadrant, let it be the line running like this, and this is the angle that it is making with the meridian. So let it be 30 degree. So it is here 30 degree. Similarly, in the fourth quadrant, it will be written as north 20 degree. For example, if it's 20 degree, west. So here in the reduced bearing technique, we will take the help of this directions as well as the degrees that the line make with the meridian. We always have to take the acute angle that the line makes with the meridian. Again, here the reading will not exceed 90 degree. Again, north 90 degree east will represent a east direction. South 90 degree west will represent a west direction. Similarly, we can do the reduced bearing and the whole circle bearing. Now coming to the conversion of whole circle bearing to reduced bearing. I think this we will do in the next video. For the time being, you should know that this is this whole circle bearing where the readings are measured from the north direction, and in reduced bearing, the alignment of the line is measured with respect to the meridian passing through that area. Here the angle is measured always in a clockwise direction, and here it can happen in both the directions, clockwise as well as anti-clockwise. And here, if the measurement in first quadrant, the whole circle bearing will range from 0 to 90 degree, and similarly in reduced bearing we will write north and east and mark the angles from 0 to 90 degree. Similarly, second quadrant 91 to 180 degree, south 1 to 90 degree, east third 181 to 270 degrees. It is south 1 to 90, west fourth 271 to 360 degree, and it is north 1 to 90, west. This one is the quadrant. This one is the whole circle bearing, and this is the reduced bearing. I think it is clear now. In the next video we will see how to convert reduced bearing into whole circle bearing and vice versa. Thank you.